Good morning, students. Our today's topic is iron, steel, and engineering industry. In the topic of secondary industries in the subject of geography O levels. So concentrate yourself here. We are going to start. Not a very large network of iron and steel industry in Pakistan. First iron and steel mill at Pipri, Karachi near Port Qasim was set up in 1973 with the Soviet assistance. So Soviet Union was assisting Pakistan largely in engineering industry. It has two blast furnaces and covers a large area of 75.4 square kilometer. So covered area is huge. Raw materials are imported. Coking coal, iron ore and manganese from China and West European countries. So the main raw materials are actually importing from the other countries because Pakistan do not have these materials. Port Qasim handles the imports that are immediately transported to the mill. Abundance of the water supply from the Arabian Sea is an added benefit as it is used for the cooling purposes. So this is another big advantage that nearby Arabian Sea is available, from which water supply is easily available, that is used for the cooling purposes. So the next thing that we are going to read in the topic is products of the Pakistan Steel Mill. Billets, hot and cold rolled sheets, pig iron and wrought iron, raw steel and galvanized products are the products of the Pakistan Steel Mill. And other iron and steel mill was established in 1979 at Texla with the Chinese aid. Heavy mechanical complex, that is in short form called HMC, and heavy foundry and forgery, that is called HFF, are two major units. Heavy mechanical complex produces machinery, engineering equipment and the equipment for idle power plants, thermal power plants, oil and gas processing plant, and chemical and petrochemical plants. So, heavy mechanical complex is actually covering the local demands at a huge level. Construction machinery, cranes, boilers, steel structures, material handling equipment and railway equipment are also manufactured. At the HFF, defense equipment is manufactured by supplementing the working of the nearby Pakistan Ordnance Factory, Wah, Kent. So, HFF is actually not only covering the local needs but also covering the needs of the Pakistan Ordnance Factory. It now manufactures such heavy devices as the tanks, Al-Khalid tanks. So this is the big achievement of HFF, that we are actually manufacturing our own very modern tanks, that is Al-Khalid tank, from which the world is very much impressed. The next thing that we are going to read in the lecture is need for another steel mill at Texla. To meet the growing demand of iron and steel products, that's why there was the need of another steel mill that was established at Texla with the help of the Chinese aid. Disadvantage of the steel mill at Karachi was distance of the large inland markets of the Punjab and the KPK from Karachi. So this was the big disadvantage of the Karachi steel mill, that is actually having very large distance from the Karachi to the inland markets of Punjab and KPK, that is located at the southernmost part of the Pakistan. Nearness of the Texla to the local reserves of the iron ore at Kalabagh salt range. So the advantage of establishing a steel mill at Texla was, the big advantage was nearness of the Texla to the local reserves of the iron ore at Kalabagh and salt range. Nearby reserves of the limestone in the Potwar Plateau. So you can look now. So the location of the steel mill at Texla was very good. Less distance between the Tesla and the large markets of Rawalpindi, Lahore and Peshawar. This is another big advantage. The Pakistan Machine Tool Factory, Karachi, was established with the Space Corporation. Now it has grown into a modern engineering complex. Manufactures precision tools and machines for the engineering industry, transmission components and the automobile parts. So this is the big contribution of this factory. Karachi shipyard and the engineering works was completed in 1956. A canal links the KSEW, that is Karachi Shipyard and Engineering Works, with Karachi Harbour. So a canal links these two parts. Building and repairing of the ships is carried out at this plant. So this is the big thing that is carried out at this plant. Due to rapidly growing demand, all these units cannot meet the local demand and Pakistan has to import many capital goods. So in spite they are working a lot, but even then the local needs are not met, due to which Pakistan is spending a huge capital on the importing of the capital goods from the other countries. Light engineering industry has been growing at a rapid pace in many parts of the country. It produces such items as electric fans, electric irons, room coolers, desert coolers and washing machines. The next thing that we are going to read in the lecture is importance of the location of the Pakistan Steel Mill at Karachi. So here are the points due to which this location was selected. Karachi is the largest city, huge market and huge skilled force is available there. Second, specially developed forge in Qasim at the creek to handle the imported raw material and transport them to the mill. So this is the second favorable point due to which the Pakistan Steel Mill was located at Karachi. Next, Karachi's own power supply system under KESC, thermal and nuclear. Though in recent years, 2003 onward, there is serious power crisis in Karachi. So this is the third advantage that Karachi is having its own power supply system. Next is availability of the limestone from the nearby limestone deposits at Mangupir. Limestone is used by the iron and the steel mill. Next is well connected to the rest of the country by roads and rail links. Coastal Makan has lined Karachi with the Gwadar area recently. So these are the big favorable points. Next is water from the Arabian Sea for the cooling purpose easily available. So this is very important question, students. This question normally comes in the paper, that why Karachi was selected for the location of the Karachi Steel Mill. So these are the very favorable points for Karachi Steel Mill to be located in Karachi. So I hope so this lecture will be much more easier for you to understand now. So read this lecture again, understand it, learn it and make your notes. Thank you so much.